Hi guys, back at the van. Going to clean up. My daughter's just come up, and my son-in-law and the grandkids. Rain up for today. Been pants again for me fishing. For my little granddaughter, amazed, blown away, absolutely fantastic, because it's her first fish from the sea. She goes fishing with a dad, and they catch loads of fish. Okay, but she was the one yesterday who was. Now I thought she'd be more with the worms, mate. She was, as soon as she spotted the worm, her hand was in. I thought in a minute she's gonna get the fork. You know, she's gonna grab the fork and it's gonna stick in her hand. And oh, she was so excited seeing a lugworm, sorry. And she goes, "Oh God, the worms, Granddad." Oh yeah, for the sea. I said, "Don't forget it's a seabed." She goes, "It's a bed." No, yeah, I explained to her it's a seabed, what a seabed was. And she went, "Oh." So of course she got, so I'm trying to get comfortable. So of course she enjoyed it so much. She's back down there now with her dad and her sisters and my daughter, the dogs, and his uncle and auntie now. But it's nice that Miles can see his uncle now and again. As I said, they've invited me around for tea and dinner. I said no, because I want him to have time with his uncle, because he can see me every other day. Yeah, I don't know how true that is. If he if he's not pinching me rigs, he's saying, "Have you got this? Have you got that? So we can do work." And I go, "Yeah, of course. Do you want to borrow it?" And then it takes about 4 months or 5 months for me to get it back. I was on it for a quick job. And it's, the time now is nearly 3:30. No, 2:30, sorry. Got to change these glasses. But anyway, guys, just like to say, on a serious note, I'm doing this for not recommendation, not to be famous or whatever. I'm doing it because I enjoy it. Trying to educate people on certain things. Okay, a lot of people out there look at me and think, "Mate, you're talking cobblers." Okay, do you think that way? And wait till something happens to you and think, "Oh, I should have listened to what he said." Now, I do go on about health and safety on the beach for good enough reasons. As I said, kids running on the beach, like my grandkids now. If I would have left that on the beach and one of my grandkids had got that stuck in the foot, how would I feel? Yeah. I would feel gutted and I would feel responsible. So any of you sea fishermen who don't do what I do and you think I'm talking from my arse, okay, just remember, if you see a kid and it's your rig that's caused that kid to have that problem, how would you feel? Good? No, I know I wouldn't. Not for 1 minute. I'll be devastated. So that's the reason why I always clean up after me. Another thing I was talking about earlier on my videos about health and safety, as in having equipment, like, you know, your first aid boxes and that. Again, common sense, simple. Again, common sense always will prevail in certain things that can happen. Like if I was to hear somebody now screaming out in pain or they've cut themselves, I would be, because there's no first aiders round here. probably one of the parents not carrying a little pack of tissues or whatever, I would be the first person down there on that beach, get them up here off the beach and clean them up, clean the feet up and everything. I've got loads of water, I can wash all the stuff out to the foot. I've got all my first aid stuff. That's what I would do, because that's the type of guy I am. Because I would like to know if anything happened to me, there was somebody there that would help me out. So what you got to look at it, guys. Would you let somebody suffer and walk away from it, and then think, oh, I should have done something? And then how would you feel if the coin was flipped and it was you in pain, and somebody just looked at you and walked away? You wouldn't feel good, would you? No. So that's the reason why I do it. It's not to make me feel good. It's to make me feel like it's my responsibility that I should get that off the beach, down to me, to stop anybody get me bleeding words out in a minute. Anybody getting injured. That's the last thing I want, because I do believe in people coming down to the beach to enjoy themselves. Some people can be a pain in the arse, I know they can, but they're still got to enjoy themselves. Still got to have fun. That's what it's all about. Okay, I've had my fun now. I've done my fishing. Brilliant. I've done my fishing. Haven't caught anything. Don't care. But I like to see people go on the beach and enjoy themselves. Hence, that's the reason why I take my rigs off the beach if I lose them. If it's way, way, way out there and I'm fishing deep water and nobody goes out there, I can't do nothing about it. Or if it's caught in rocks, I cannot do nothing about it. But this here is a sandy beach, so I can do something about that. Capiche? Yeah, you know what I mean, don't you? I can do something about it. If it's in rocks and that, I can't do nothing about it. But I have climbed it. I've been to mine it and clambered over rocks, just following a line that's been caught on the beach. I've picked it up. Yeah. Anyway, I said I was going to show you me making up rigs. No, I'm not, because you might find it boring. And last thing I want to do is put boring shit on, because the way I got to think what I do at home. I hang my line up, and I would need to be standing there, need to have this camera right at the other end of the bleeding camper van. And you'd have to zoom in, I'd have to keep moving backwards and forwards to bring you in shot so you can see what I'm doing. But yeah, I'm going to knock some rigs up in a minute after I've done this little bit. And then get some Zeds. What time's the tide in tonight? Hang on, let's have a look. So it's 25 to 3 now, Sunday afternoon. Sunday evening, in my book here, it says 22:50. Sorry, 22:54. So 22:54. Add an hour on, so it's 23:54. So that is 6 minutes to 12 tonight. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to tie some rigs up till about 4 or 5. Get me head down till about 9 o'clock. Get some food down me. I think I'll have, I got some lovely soups. I know what I do, I just soup with noodles. Brilliant idea. Yeah. Warm the noodles up first. Oh no, I gotta mess around with my gas. Yeah, I gotta play about with my gas first down here. So uptime can wait. I can do that as I go along. Anyway, guys, this is Eminem signing off. Still a bit tired. Had a decent day with my granddaughter and son-in-law. I'm glad my granddaughter caught. I'm glad I got that obstruction off the beach. I'm glad everybody's playing on the beach, happy and all that. I'm just a happy guy today. Knowing that I gotta go on Monday, and then we gotta start thinking about going back to work. Gotta go back to work. Well, gotta earn the pennies while I can, because as I said, I'm retired in January. But knowing them, they say, can you do 1 day a week? I might do that, I don't know. Just keep a couple of pennies coming in. Anyway, guys, I will catch you later. And have fun. Goodbye.